Usos assaulting Sheamus. Remember Ridge and Butch trying to get back into things, but taken out again by the tag team champions. And now the Bloodline assaulting the Celtic Warrior. And Solo now grabbing a steel chair here at ringside. And we know what Solo is capable of. Ask Riddle.
Come on.
And looking to do the same thing. Sheamus is helpless. He's defenseless.
We haven't seen Riddle in weeks since he was the recipient of this call.
Looking to maybe end Sheamus' career. But here comes the Scottish Warrior. McIntyre's back.
Not a moment too soon for Sheamus.
McIntyre, who has a massive score to settle with the Bloodline as well. And that man who cost him the Undisputed Championship, Sikoa. McIntyre sends Solo over the top rope. Jimmy went for a super kick. Claymore! And the Bloodline retreats.
McIntyre back with a vengeance.
What an explosive start to Friday Night SmackDown. I told you it's fight night.
Unreal, so good to have Drew McIntyre back at 100%, firing on all cylinders, man.